This is the Bluevua Reverse Osmosis System Countertop Water Filter, and I've been living with it for 8 months. I picked it because I rent, I didn't want to drill into cabinets, and I wanted true RO-level filtration with UV and remineralization. I was a little skeptical about the speed, the countertop footprint, and whether the certifications would be enough for my taste. After months of daily use, I have a pretty clear picture of where it shines and where it asks for patience. On looks and feel, it presents like a modern coffee machine with a clean face and a bright LCD. It's a hefty appliance at about 23 pounds, and it claims a solid chunk of counter space at roughly 14.3 by 10.9 by 15.4 inches. The borosilicate glass carafe is the visual star. It feels premium in the hand, and it's great for anyone trying to avoid plastic. I will say the glass feels thinner than I expected for the price, so I handle it carefully. The controls are simple. Pick a volume, press the button, and it gets to work. The display shows incoming and purified TDS numbers, filter life bars, and status icons. Noise-wise, it's a low hum. I can hold a conversation next to it while it runs. From my experience, setup was straightforward. I rinsed the tank and carafe, plugged it in, and did several flushing cycles as the manual suggested. The first cycle didn't output much water because the new filters had to saturate, which was normal. After priming, it settled into a predictable routine. The flow rate is about 0.26 liters per minute, so the 60-ounce carafe takes a bit over 6 minutes. I treat it like a batch appliance. I run a cycle while I'm making breakfast, and usually again before dinner. When I've got visitors or I'm cooking pasta, I start early so I don't end up waiting. It's not a continuous on-demand faucet system. It's more like brewing a pot of pure water. The water quality is the part that keeps me using it every day. The TDS on my tap is often in the high 200s to low 300s. After filtration, the display typically shows single digits or low teens, and it's been consistent. For anyone new to this, TDS means total dissolved solids, basically how many dissolved minerals and salts are in your water. Lower doesn't always mean better for taste, which is why the remineralization stage exists. It adds back a small amount of good minerals like calcium and magnesium, so the water doesn't taste flat. In my mug, coffee is cleaner and brighter, and tea doesn't have that faint chlorine hit anymore. I've also used the concentrate line for watering plants. The system's pure-to-drain ratio is advertised at 2:1, which means 2 units of clean water to 1 unit of concentrate. I don't dump that concentrate, I repurpose it for chores or plants, and it reduces the guilt factor. The UV light is another piece that gave me peace of mind. UV is just light at a specific wavelength that scrambles the DNA of microbes, so it's a final pass for sterilization as the water dispenses. The way I explain RO to friends is simple. There's a very fine membrane with microscopic pores. Water molecules squeeze through, a lot of contaminants don't. Between the sediment filter, activated carbon, the RO membrane, a polishing filter, UV, and the mineral filter, the taste and clarity have been excellent. It also slides into a power-saving standby when idle, which I appreciate because I don't like appliances that sip power all day for no reason. Maintenance has been easy. The filter life bars on the screen match my timeline pretty well. The pre- and post filters are designed for about a year, and the RO membrane around 2 years, depending on your water quality. 8 months in, I'm not due for replacements yet. But I did perform a quick clean and a descaling once, when I noticed a full tank was taking noticeably longer. The back panel opens without drama, and the twist-off cartridges are simple enough that I'd be comfortable swapping them without tools. The only habit I've built is rinsing the carafe regularly and not letting clean water sit in it for days. That keeps everything fresh and avoids any film at the waterline. Key features that matter most to me are simple: real RO results without installation, a readable TDS display that reassures me every time I run a batch, the UV stage for a little extra safety net, and the remineralized taste that lands crisp and neutral without being bland. In my opinion, that combination makes it feel like bottled quality water at home. The 2:1 efficiency helps me feel better about using RO at all, and the power-saving mode means I don't have to think about phantom energy use. The glass carafe, when treated gently, is a tangible upgrade from plastic for taste and peace of mind. It's not all perfect. The speed is the speed, and there's no getting around it. I plan my batches. The unit is big, so it deserves a dedicated spot. The carafe feels delicate, so I baby it. And while Bluevua highlights WQA testing to NSF ANSI CAN 372 for lead-free materials and third-party SGS lab results for performance, the system as a whole doesn't carry a full NSF performance certification for contaminant reduction. That never stopped me from using it. but it did factor into my purchase decision. I would have loved to see the whole system certified to make the choice easier. It's perfect for renters, small households, college apartments, or anyone who wants high-level filtration without touching the plumbing. I moved once during these 8 months, and this was the easiest kitchen install I brought with me. Empty, box, unbox, plug in, done. I also like it for parents who want to see a number drop on a screen and feel confident about what their kids are drinking. If your routine already includes filling bottles or pitchers, the batch model will feel natural. I'd recommend this for people who prioritize water quality and convenience over raw speed and who have the counter space to commit. If you want a faucet-style flow, instant refills, or you have a large family that drains pitchers back-to-back all day, an under-sink system with a storage tank might suit you better. If you need that full system-level NSF performance certification to feel comfortable, this won't check that box, though the component and lab testing helped me bridge that gap. If you go this route, treat the carafe kindly or consider ordering a spare so you're never without. In conclusion, the Bluevua RO100ROPOT-UV has earned its place in my kitchen. The water tastes great, my coffee is better, and I don't miss hauling cases of bottles. The trade-offs are real: speed, size, and the careful handling of the carafe. But the benefits have outweighed them for me. From my experience, the promise of installation-free RO with UV and remineralization is delivered here. As long as you're comfortable with a batch rhythm and you value the clarity of seeing your TDS numbers drop every time you press start. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Bluevua Reverse Osmosis System Countertop Water Filter. Thank you for watching.